亲爱的爸爸妈妈，你们好，最近怎么样？一切都好吗？很开心能在阿拉斯加给你们写信。我在这边一切都好，工作生活都很顺利。这个星期我已经开始工作了，同事们也都很好。虽然安克雷奇离家很远，但在这儿我认识了不同的人，了解了不同的文化，也学到了许多新的事物。我相信你们也会为我高兴的。
You and grandfather will be glad to know I've met some wonderful Chinese teachers.
我特别想告诉
I know you'd be very happy to get to know them. They share many aspects of our Newpak culture, great respect for family and elders, and the traditions handed down over generations. We seem to understand so much about each other.
我不确定接下来会发生什么，但我相信很多事情都是值得期待的。
3, 2, 1, go!
不管我去哪儿，如果我说中文，大家都是很吃惊。不管他们是中国人、英国人、美国人，比如说我在中国在地铁上跟我的中国朋友跟他聊天，所有的周围的英国人都是在说：“哎，你看那个美国人在说中文这么流利。”
Confucius Institute at the University of Alaska was established in the year 2009, and it has the mission to support and develop the Chinese language program in Alaska. And as the only Confucius Institute in Alaska, the UAACI has a lot to do. Alaska is actually the largest state in the United States, and China is its biggest business partner.
We have a very internationally oriented campus. We have people from all over the world who come to UAA. We in Alaska share the Pacific Rim with a whole lot of countries, including China. Alaska is rich in resources. By comparison, we don't have too many people in Alaska. So Professor Zhang and others are providing opportunities at the other universities throughout Alaska through the Confucius Institute.
So one day I'm here in Anchorage, Alaska, freezing, and next day I'm in Beijing, China. I believe anyone can do this. So I took the HSK. It was pretty difficult, but I studied really hard, and after I passed it, I turned in my application. The Confucius Institute basically helped me every step of the way. With any language, if you really want to learn, you have to immerse yourself. And that was my goal, going to China to immerse myself into the culture, into the language. And it was a big culture shock. But at the same time, I felt like every step of the way I was building my character. Through challenges, I believe you can improve yourself. And that was my goal of going to China.
I actually was representing America. You know, everywhere that I went, everyone that I talked to, they were looking at me as an American. And sometimes they would say, you know, especially after I had been there for a while, they would say, "You're not like any American that I've met," or "You're not like the Americans that I see on TV."
我觉得个人的行为是更重要的。你个人就代表了中国人的文化，比如说你有礼有节，尊重他人这样的一种文化的体现。
Students in Alaska have a lot of practical skills. So if you have practical skills and you're open, you can go to China. And if you're adventurous, maybe you should go to China.
It's kind of like your basic economic theory. The more we interact and trade, the better everyone is.
You can do it.
Confucius Institute invited us to do this talent show, and they really did wonderful. They organized, arranged, so that was very popular because they speak in Chinese. Audience understand. They laughing. That's a great encouragement. Every one of them said, "We want to come back next year," so we are coming back. And I think this is a really great experience process for kids to unconsciously involve the learning and to make them focus, interested, and for now and for the rest of their life. Yeah.
Over the years, we've had many types of events with the Confucius Institute at the UA campus bookstore. One of the most important events talked about harmony and relations, how important it is in China. It's in the heart of the Chinese soul, I'd say, about having harmony in society, in family, and also the importance of relations.
As I said before, cooperation is very, is the key word for us. To let them know that Chinese people are friendly, and we are friendly. We are here to know each other better.
Here in Alaska, we are kind of perhaps a little more personal with our students, and we're more likely to see them in the supermarket, and we're also got a sort of common bond to some degree because we're all here in the north. So we are perhaps in a position to kind of to have a connection with them.
So your role is more than a Chinese language teacher. You are a connection, or you are a bridge between Chinese culture and U.S. culture.
Well, I think Alaska is a very special place because it has a multi-culture.
That would be a unique aspect of the UAA Confucius Institute, is the ability to interact with Alaska Native cultures.
So one of the exciting developments is that there seems to be strong resonance between these two ancient cultures, both about the same age in very different parts of the world. And UPIC students and INUPAC students are finding classical Confucianism a way to explore and talk about their own culture. They're excited, I'm excited.
The Chinese community was very interested and excited about this last concert we had with Sa Chen. Huge success. In many ways, Alaska is more removed from the mainstream LA or New York, and it's more difficult for the artists to come here. It costs more money. Immediately after Chen Sa's concert, we got letters of support saying, "Oh, please let us know next time."
Let's see, we've had events about Chinese opera, Chinese poetry. We've had events about business negotiations.
Chinese language.
Music, experimental economics.
We've celebrated the Dragon Boat Festival. We've celebrated the Spring Festival.
They are exceptional teachers.
We've had workshops cooking dumplings.
And there's lots and lots of resources at the Confucius Institute. There's language, there's culture, there's a Chinese club, there are events.
Let me just think a little bit more.
The idea of traditional medicines, both in Alaska Native cultures as well as Chinese culture, is another place that could be developed.
China has been the headline story for Alaska's export and international trade economy. And for us in the business community, they do briefings and seminars and really help us to understand sort of the business protocol, the do's and the don'ts, so that we'll understand our customers better.
I'd really like to thank Hanban for supporting the University of Alaska Confucius Institute.
谢谢你，孔子学院。Thank you, Confucius Institute.
We're excited that they're celebrating their 10th year anniversary, and we look forward to the next 10 years and the next 10 years after that.
I want to offer UAA's congratulations on an extremely successful program. We have gained tremendous insights in our university educational program through the Confucius Institute partnership, and we look forward to more success in the future as we move ahead on this exciting path of better understanding Chinese language and culture.
孔子学院非常棒。
So goodbye, mother, father, grandfather. I love you all and miss you. Please don't worry about me. Things here are going just fine.
阿拉斯加是一个很特别的地方，在这儿教学的同时，也是与当地人相互学习、相互了解的过程。我非常高兴能来到这里，在这儿有很多东西可以去做，可以去学习。对于未来，我充满希望。
Nuguring啊，老师你好。
你好，
很高兴见到你。
我也很高兴见到你。